Have you ever seen something so bizarre, so impossible, that it makes you question reality? The world is full of moments that defy explanation, moments captured by chance or documented through incredible historical records, leaving humanity utterly stunned. From deep-sea whispers that hint at unknown creatures to airborne miracles that saved hundreds of lives, these events aren't just stories, they're documented phenomena that prove truth is often stranger than fiction. Get ready to dive into the truly unbelievable. Today, we're counting down 5 incredible moments caught on camera or etched into the annals of history that truly shocked the world. We've scoured the most perplexing incidents to bring you a list that builds anticipation with each revelation. From ancient plagues to modern-day heroics, these are not just tales, but thoroughly researched events that left scientists, governments, and the public grappling with the sheer audacity of what unfolded. Stay tuned, because the closer we get to number 1, the more jaw-dropping these stories become. Let's start our countdown now. Coming in at number 5, we head deep beneath the waves to 1997, and a sound so profound it baffled scientists for years, the bloop. NOAA hydrophones, initially deployed to detect Soviet submarines, picked up an ultra-low frequency sound from the deep Pacific. This wasn't just any underwater noise, its frequency signature was consistent with a massive, unknown animal, one far larger than even the largest blue whale. Imagine the implications. An unidentified creature, calling out from the abyss. The sheer scale of the bloop's sound was mind-boggling. It was detected by multiple sensors over a range of 5,000 kilometers, emanating from a remote location roughly 50 degrees south, 100 degrees west. This indicated a source incredibly powerful, making any known marine animal a highly unlikely candidate. For years, the scientific community buzzed with speculation. Was it a new, colossal species lurking in the uncharted depths, a real-life sea monster beyond our wildest imagination? The ocean, after all, still holds countless secrets. While the idea of a colossal, undiscovered creature was tantalizing, NOAA eventually offered a more grounded explanation in 2002. They concluded that the bloop's characteristics were consistent with a large icequake, specifically from the calving of a massive iceberg. The sound of enormous ice sheets cracking and breaking off can produce incredibly powerful, low-frequency acoustic signals. So, while the mystery of the sea monster was largely solved, the initial capture of such a profound and enigmatic sound still echoes as one of the most astonishing moments caught on scientific camera. Dropping to number 4, we travel back to July 1518 in Strasbourg, Alsace, part of the Holy Roman Empire, for a truly bizarre historical event, the Dancing Plague. It began innocently, or so it seemed, with a woman named Frau Trophia stepping into the street and beginning to dance uncontrollably. Not for pleasure, but seemingly against her will. She danced day and night, without rest, unable to stop. This wasn't a performance, it was the terrifying onset of a mass psychogenic phenomenon that would grip the city. What started with one woman quickly escalated. Within a month, the dancing plague had infected an estimated 400 people. Men, women, and children were caught in this relentless, involuntary dance. They danced in the streets, in public squares, their bodies contorting and spasming. Many collapsed from sheer exhaustion, succumbing to heart attacks, strokes, or simple dehydration. The sheer spectacle of hundreds of people dancing themselves to death was a terrifying sight that shocked the entire region, leaving onlookers horrified and helpless. Authorities and doctors in Strasbourg were utterly baffled by the dancing plague. Initially, they concluded it was an affliction caused by hot blood and, in a truly misguided attempt, even encouraged more dancing, hoping to exhaust the sufferers. This, predictably, only worsened the situation. The event eventually declined, but its exact cause remains debated. Theories range from mass psychogenic illness, triggered by extreme stress and famine, to ergot poisoning from a fungus on rye, causing convulsions and hallucinations. Regardless, it stands as one of history's most bizarre and tragic mass events. At number 3, we plunge into the heart of 18th-century France, specifically the Gévaudan region, where a terrifying mystery unfolded between 1764 and 1767. This was the era of the Beast of Gévaudan, a mysterious wolf-like creature that terrorized the countryside. This wasn't just a handful of attacks, this beast was responsible for the gruesome deaths of over 100 people, many found with their throats savagely ripped out. Imagine the fear, the horror, as entire villages lived in dread, knowing this elusive predator could strike at any moment. The rampage of the Beast of Gévaudan became so severe and widespread that it attracted the attention of King Louis XV himself. Desperate to quell the terror, the king dispatched royal hunters, including the renowned father and son duo, Jean-Baptiste and Antoine d'Anneval, to hunt down the creature. Massive hunts were organized, involving hundreds of men, and substantial rewards were offered for its capture or death. The scale of the response highlights the immense fear and the national urgency surrounding this monstrous enigma, proving it was far more than local folklore. The terrifying saga of the Beast of Gévaudan supposedly came to an end in 1767 when local hunter Jean Chastel killed a large wolf. However, the mystery didn't die with the creature. Many accounts describe the beast as unusually large, with strange markings, fueling speculation. Was it truly just a wolf? Or perhaps a hyena, a wolf-dog hybrid, or even a serial killer cleverly using an animal guise? To this day, the true identity of the beast remains a subject of intense debate, a captivating, gruesome, and unsolved mystery caught between folklore and forensic analysis. Just missing the top spot at number 2, we have an event of cosmic proportions that occurred on June 30, 1908, in the remote Siberian taiga, near the Podkamennaya Tunguska River. This was the Tunguska event, a massive explosion that shook the world without anyone knowing exactly what it was. Eyewitnesses hundreds of kilometers away described a blinding flash, a deafening roar, and a shockwave that knocked people off their feet. It was a moment of terrifying, raw power, witnessed by only a few, yet leaving an undeniable mark on the planet. The scale of destruction unleashed by the Tunguska event is almost impossible to comprehend. The explosion flattened an astonishing 80 million trees across an area of 2,150 square kilometers, that's roughly the size of a major city. The energy released was estimated to be equivalent to 15 megatons of TNT, making it hundreds of times more powerful than the Hiroshima atomic bomb. Had this airburst occurred over a densely populated area, the human cost would have been unimaginable. It's a stark reminder of Earth's vulnerability to cosmic impacts. Despite its immense destructive power, the Tunguska event remains shrouded in mystery because no impact crater was ever found. The prevailing scientific consensus is that it was an airburst caused by a meteor or comet fragment, which disintegrated several kilometers above the Earth's surface before making contact. This explains the flattened trees radiating outwards from a central point, but the absence of fragments or any definitive material from the object continues to fuel debate. Global atmospheric pressure waves were detected, confirming the event's scale, but the exact nature of the cosmic visitor remains elusive. And now, for our number 1 most incredible moment caught on camera that shocked the world, the miracle on the Hudson. On January 15, 2009, U.S. Airways Flight 1549 took off from LaGuardia Airport with 155 people on board. Just moments into the flight, at an altitude of 2,818 feet, disaster struck. The Airbus A320 flew directly into a flock of Canada geese. This wasn't a minor incident, it was a catastrophic bird strike that would test the limits of human skill and courage. The fate of everyone on board hung precariously in the balance. In an instant, the bird strike rendered both of Flight 1549's engines inoperable. Faced with this terrifying reality, Captain Chesley Sully Sullenberger, a seasoned pilot, had mere seconds to make an impossible decision. He realized that returning to LaGuardia or attempting to reach another airport was simply not an option. With incredible composure and clarity of thought, Sully made the unprecedented call to attempt an emergency landing not on a runway, but on the frigid waters of the Hudson River. The entire world held its breath as the aircraft descended. What followed was nothing short of a miracle. Captain Sully, with First Officer Jeffrey Skiles, executed a flawless ditching, bringing the commercial airliner down on the Hudson River with such precision that all 155 passengers and crew members survived. Passengers, some of whom had recorded parts of the evacuation on their phones, were seen standing on the wings of the floating plane as ferries and rescue boats rushed to their aid. News helicopters captured the unbelievable scene from above, beaming images of human resilience and astounding heroism around the globe. It was a testament to extraordinary skill and calm under unimaginable pressure. The miracle on the Hudson instantly became a global symbol of hope, courage, and the profound impact of split-second decisions. The successful landing, the swift rescue operation, and the survival of every single person on board were hailed as an unprecedented achievement in aviation history. Captain Sully Sullenberger became an international hero, his actions forever etched into the annals of aviation safety and human ingenuity. It was a truly incredible moment, captured in real time, that reminded the world of the extraordinary capabilities that can emerge in the face of absolute peril.